I have returned. And yeah, we can already see the new artwork of the mines. And so what we want to do now is figure out how we're going to load in the animated tiles. So let's see. I think there's a couple of steps, right? So we need to figure out where I stored. Is it in assets? Yeah, the atlas tiles, atlas texture, tiles.png. So tiles.png is our image. Tiles atlas texture is where we are taking that image and loading it in. So we're going to expand this. There we go. And then in our tile set, you can see the tiles here. So what is the difference? Yeah, okay. Separation, texture region. Okay, that's the tile set. If I select these, can I do something here? 4 columns. Mode, okay. Frames, duration, 1 second. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the game here. And then if we go to tile map layer, here's the tile map, tile set.
Activate disintegrators.
I don't know. What's paint to do? Nothing I need to do here. Select. I get rid of these settings. So it's only on this that's set to 4 columns with no separation. Speed 1, mode is fine. Is there... Oh, I see. No, I don't see. I thought maybe add element would do something. Yeah, element 0, animation frame 0. So... do I need to... No, I don't want to delete the node. What if I delete these tiles? And I go to here. Aha! I see. Okay. Now we have 4 frames for the animation. Now, is this going to look any good? I don't know. But we're going to just do stuff. So this tile... Alright, that should probably play faster. Speed. Okay. Interesting. That's almost not bad. I am my own worst critic. But anyway, yeah, so no, I don't want, I just want to, how do I Oh yeah, we go back to tile map, and then I select the erase tool. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm eager to play around with the scene collections thing for the tile set. A collection of scenes that can be instantiated and placed like as tiles. Sounds kind of interesting. But that's not something we need for right now, so that'll be later. Okie dokie. So if we play and I hit a mine, nothing's gonna happen because we haven't told it to use the that tile, right? So how do we do that? I guess effectively what we want to do is we want to we just need to change the tile that we put down. Yeah. So in our game script, when we call the function update tile map, this is where all the logic is that dictates how do we translate the state of the game, like where the mines are, what's revealed, where the flags are, into the tiles that show up. And right now what we do is we just clear the map every time and we set all the tiles. That is not strictly necessary. Like the state of the tiles and the tile map layer are within like the run of the game persistent, so we don't need to refresh it all the time. We would only really need to set the things that have changed. It's just much easier for what I'm doing here to just like clear and reset everything every time anything changes. So this is not like we don't run this every frame or anything like that. That would be totally unnecessary. But anytime we change any of the game state, any of the revealed tiles or setting flags or any of that stuff, we call update tile map. So one of our states here is, so here's a question. Actually, I think one of the things that we have to do, one of the things we have to change, is that we have the state called player hit mine that is a Boolean, and this needs to be something else. I think this needs to be, we could either, I guess what we need to do, let's do this. Player hit mine location. There we go. So wherever we set player hit mine, we need to also, well, I guess, yeah, it's fine. Wherever we set it's true, we need to set that location. Cool. So what that's going to allow us to do is say, oh, this is the mine that the player hit, so we can change what tile is rendered. So all we're going to do is we're going to say, if player hit mine, we are going to set the cell of the map at the player hit mine location to be the exploding mine tile, which I haven't created yet, but we will. So that's going to be 4-0, right? So no, 0-4. Yeah, X. So the Okay, well, this is where we go and we look at the texture. And so if unrevealed is here and mine is here, so that's, so X is left to right here, which usually is. So the column and the row. So we want column 0, row 4? No, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, so now when we play the game, when we hit the mine that we hit will be exploding. It would be nice if the game over screen wasn't necessarily censored. Can we change that? Maybe. So game over panel is a panel container, and then we have a VBox container. So what's the deal here? Oh, I see. So let's just take this. Can we move you to the top? There we go. All right, we did it. Now, is this the best animation ever? Maybe not, but it works. Can we anchor you? I don't think we can, actually. This has to be... Let's see. Let's, center the panel. Oh, I keep typing panel, horizontally. Self-recommend size X, half of... That doesn't seem right. I don't think that's even a thing. Yeah, we have a function here, center timeout. That doesn't apply. I guess I'm gonna live with it like that for now. Okay. So, back to our to-do list. We did it. Animated mine explosion, only clicked mine explodes. Done. So we have some time left today. Let's talk about sounds. We don't have any. So I want to have a sound for when you click the tile to reveal what's underneath, when you place the flag, when you hit a mine and it explodes, and then a sound for when you win. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find some free assets. Maybe on OpenGameArt. I have been looking for things like we saw the Good Neighbors pixel font a month or two ago. Let's see here. Sound effects. There's some good like CC0 sound effects. There's 850. So you can get some like. Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to hear that on stream. Audio. Oh yeah, application audio. Let's set this to Firefox. There we go. Those kind of sounds. Hits, punches, UI sound effects. Level up. Okay, these sound. This is kind of like this kind of sounds that I'm looking for. 63 digital sound effects, lasers, phasers. You were scared? It's only the wind. Different steps on wood, atmospheric interaction, zombie sound pack. You know, we could give the Minesweeper game a twist by making it actually be zombies, not mines. Swamp environment audio. There you go. It could be like you are trying to find all the zombies in the swamp. All right, so what are these sounds? Small sound effects pack containing 13 sounds. CC 0. Oh, here we go. It lists it. So, level up, power coin, get, hit, ding, rise, alarm, UI. So, I mean, we could use like an alarm sound for the mine, but that doesn't feel quite right. Maybe we can keep looking. Voiceover pack. RGB, RPG sound effects. Could be something good in there. It'd be great if they listed what the effects were. Yeah. Swishes. RPG SFX. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's free stuff, right? But it'd be great to know exactly what free stuff is which. Button clicks, impact, UI sound, sound effects pack. Sound like maybe explosion. That could be it. Muffled distant explosion. It's very muffled. I didn't hear it. 25cc bang firework SFX. No. Explosion. That feels okay. One satisfying retro explosion sound. All right, and CC 0. Okay, so it's a WAV. And we'll save this. You don't need to see my downloads. I have a new download folder actually. I'm putting stuff in. So we'll save that over there. Maybe Firefox will remember to put stuff over there. What do we got? Some ambient sounds, fabric movement, footsteps, UI, synth, sci-fi. Okay. Oh, let me. What I want to do is when I'm pulling these things down, I want to add this to my favorites here. I have a profile both on OpenGameArt and on itch.io, where I'm accumulating things. I guess I'll say I'm using this. I guess we could probably use this as well. Download this. No. That's probably enough sound effects for what we're doing. So let's let me find who those files are. We'll need to unpack it. Yeah. Pack. DIF file. Maybe, oh, I click something. Fine. Oh, and then I have some loopable background music. So if we get to the background music portion of this, we'll see how that goes. Let me unpack that as well. Hold on. So, for sounds, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to grab all of these sounds and drop them into here, because we should be able to preview them inside of Godot. I thought that was going to work. It didn't seem to like that. About explosion. Okay. So it liked that. It didn't seem to like these AIF files, which, to be fair, I don't know what that is. Godot AIF. Yeah, great. So that may be a problem. Okay. So that was this one. Sound pack 01. Okay. I'm not using this. Let's look for something else. Because I can't use those files. What we got here? A lot of sound effects, but it's not quite the right thing. I think I'm looking for kind of a retro aesthetic. Let's search for like, okay, let's get this. I've earned points, apparently. 512 sound effects, 8-bit style. Huge but neatly organized collection of 512 retro video game sound effects. It is, yeah, CC0. Cool. Let's see. Does it say what the format is of the... of that? No. Let's unpack it and find out. Extract all. Extract. WAVs. Okay, that makes sense. Here, I'll do this. Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, here we go. So we got some nice folders here. We have death screams, explosions, general sounds, movement, weapons. So general sounds. We got like buttons. Is there... I wish I had a good way of like previewing these sounds. I feel like let's just take one. And we'll take one. I'm just gonna take a few random things. Let's see. So we have a button. We have some kind of impact sounds. Positive sounds. So like power-ups. Okay, sure. Neutral sounds. Okay, very, very informative there. Okay. Fanfares. So we have something for winning, maybe. So what was the list of sounds I wanted to do? Like effects, reveal, flag placement, mine explosion, and victory. Okay. Well, we have 4 sounds. We have 4 things we wanted to make sounds for. So I guess that's good. How are we gonna do this? All right, we need to switch the audio source in OBS back to Godot. Sounds. That's an explosion. This is gonna be our button. It's not exactly what I was looking for a revealing a tile. Actually, you know what? I like it. Well, let's go with it anyway. Fanfare, what does it sound like? Okay. Not exactly what I think of when I think of fanfare, but let's try a different one. General. Was that positive sounds? No. Fanfares. Okay, let's take the other two. See what these sound like. Fanfare 2. Oh. Nah. Let's see. Bunch of explosions too. General sounds. I guess we can try some of the positive sounds. I think one of the things is going to be these are kind of short clips, so they may not be super satisfying as kind of like a victory sound. Okay. Weird sounds. Ooh. Referee whistle. Sort of. Oh no, I don't want to delete the game. Selection sounds. Let's try Power Up 18. I'm gonna try one more of these, and we'll probably just go back to Fanfare 1 just to kind of move on. Sure, let's just go with that. That's. I think probably what I need to do is I need to figure out how to think about like producing some sound effects of my own at some point. But for now, how do we plug this in to the game? I think about this. Okay, so let's go from kind of the script. When we place, when we click a tile. So a thing that crossed my mind that we're probably not going to do is be like, every time we successfully reveal a tile, we play a sound. Because that can go bad fast. But we could definitely use something where if we left click and we successfully reveal a tile. Ooh, yeah, let's make this Boolean. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna say return false. If we, ooh, no, we'll handle the sound for either success or mine explodes outside of this, right? Because we're gonna check the end state, the end condition elsewhere. So if we get this far, then we return true, right? So we have successfully revealed a tile, right? So this means that when I'm here in handle with click, if we did this, then we play a sound. So how are we going to do that? Well, I think we will have an export reveal sound. Is it an audio stream? Yes. And then we're going to have a flag sound and a mine sound and let's do actually explosion. If only I could type spell explode sound and export for a win sounds. All right, cool. So then if we reveal the tile, we do audio server play sounds. It's not a thing. Add bus, emit signal, get various things, is various things. Okay, none of those things. We say reveal sound dot play. Also not a function. Generate, duplicate, get script, property reference set, take over. How do we play a sound? All right, to the documentation. Audio. Oh, right. Those are effects for like, bandpass filter, filtering and compression and stuff. Audio streams is the thing that we are passing in to the game node, and audio stream versus audio stream player. Oh, right. Okay. So then we add a child node that is an audio stream player. Audio stream player 2D. And this will be default. And then we won't set a stream. The bus should be effects. Okay. And then I'm going to leave an error right here so I can quickly find where I want to continue working. We say at on ready for not that audio player. Can we just do this? Does that get the right type? No. I guess it's an audio stream player 2D. 2D. Yeah. So when we reveal the tile, we say audio player dot stream equals reveal sound and play it. So, is this going to work? I have no idea. For reveal sounds, we quick load. We grab button. So I think what I wanted to use for that. Flag sound. is going to be impact. I didn't even listen to what that sounded like, I think. Explode sound will be explosion. And wind sound will be, for lack of a better option, power up 18. So when I play this and we click a tile, maybe we hear something. All right, cool. It works. Okay, so then we need to do something. I think here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say var player one. I mean, we can just say if player hit mine, then an explode sound, otherwise wind sound. And then in either case we play, so that's kind of unnecessary to call play twice in each branch. And then that leaves one sound we're not using, which is the flag sound. So in our right click, I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to play a sound every time you successfully right-click on something. Let's see what that sounds like. So we can't right-click here. Yeah. Okay, well, it's something. What do we think? Ooh. I won. So what do we think? It feels a little boring, right? Once we've like revealed where all the mines are. Just like visually. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe the numbers should go away, and then the flagged mines should have a different visual, but fine. And of course, the background of the main screen does not at all feel like any way related to the game, but that's just because it's just from our template. Anyway, so those are our sound effects, such as they are. Mobile support, question mark? I think that is something I don't have time to really dig into today. I was looking at the docs earlier, right? So what's involved in exporting for Android? So we have OpenGDK 17, I think. We need the Android SDK. We need to set up things in the editor with SDK paths. And I guess we need icons, and we need at some point to export for the Play Store if we were actually publishing a game. That's a future us problem. So I don't know. I might do this. Just because, like, especially for these little games, right? It feels much more, like, It'd be cool to make my own little Minesweeper that I could play on my phone. Although I don't play a lot of mobile games. Is kind of the counterpoint to all of this is that I'm not necessarily a consumer of this sort of thing. But there you go. So, in terms of our objectives, our learning objectives, animate tiles, check. Mobile UX, are we gonna do? I don't know. Dynamic music, we didn't really touch on that either. Let's look at that briefly. What are our options there, right? So I downloaded some CC0 music. Yeah, here you go. Short loopable background music. That's really weird. Yeah. So, like, could we just drop that in here? Seems like yes. So if we... here we go. So this could be looped, right? So then the question would be, can we so we do have music audio stream player at the top level, right? Where we have, and this should be on the music bus. There we go. And then you can give it a stream. And so we could do, there's a different audio stream options. So like interactive, audio stream that can play back music interactively, combining clips and a transition table. So what does that do? I don't know. If I edit that, so you add clips, you pick an initial clip, and you have transitions. Interesting. The question would be, so the thinking here would be like, can we change up what music is played? Maybe even like increase or decrease the playback speed based on game state. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know though. Let's reset that. So I think what I might do, I'm not super excited about like the mobile stuff, so I probably will put a pin in that. And I think what I'll do is, I will remove this from here. Let's move this over to our next game as an objective. And I think what we'll do is we will plan on moving on to a platformer as the next kind of game to build up. And we'll figure out how does kind of some of these things work. And I will look into what it might look like to have some background music with some things driven by state. I mean, that feels like there's probably like a state machine or something that might be the way of going about doing that. I don't know. But But I don't know. I think that's enough Minesweeper. We've spent now a couple of streams on that. I don't. We are. I think platformer and tower defense at this point will be kind of done with the kind of like making a game just to practice things. I have, besides the initial game idea that I've had for a number of years that I eventually want to start working on, I have come up with one or two other maybe interesting game ideas to pursue. So what I think I will probably do is I'm also going to be thinking about those games and what are things I need to understand more about Godot to be able to tackle those and try to inject some of those things. Like isometric tiles and pathing are definitely something that I want to figure out for a couple of the game ideas I have. I think dynamic music is kind of the mood and vibe of a game would be really good to figure out. So beyond just like basics, starting to look at specific things I need to understand for making real games. All right, anyway, I think that's going to be it for today, though. We're going to wrap up here. It's coming up on lunchtime, so we're going to go